I am the master of my destiny. This is our one-letter word. I am the master of my destiny. I am the one that chooses what I do, what I don't do, what goes into my body, what does not go into my body. It's my God-given right. So when in 2021 protests were banned in Australia, so every 2 weeks my husband held a protest. And they said, "Excuse me, sir, if you stand up, we will arrest you." Michael smiled, looked up and began to speak. They jumped on him. He decided to have a bit of fun, he tells me, and he ran. My husband's got white hair. But he runs up and down hills every morning. He's fit and they could not catch him. He ran in and out of the crowds. They were all cheering and taking pictures of him. Actually got on the news that line. The police couldn't catch this white-haired gentleman. He eventually let them catch him. And one young man was pulling his hand back. He said, "Don't hurt me. You are being very disrespectful to an elderly gentleman." And the policeman said, "You shouldn't have run." Michael said, "It is my right. It's my God-given right." Can you see that? It is my right. So whenever the princes, the government, bring in mandates that take away your freedom, be very concerned. It's time to stand. Is that right? It's time to stand. I have to tell you that 2 weeks later, when Michael held another protest, there were hardly any police and they all stood back. I think when this little film clip went out, I think they got into a bit of trouble. But it's our right. So it's only 9 weeks ago, I fell on a very slippery rock. My feet went up and I crashed on my wrist and I broke it. And I broke it very badly, and I knew because it hurt. It hurt. Very important as part of being your own doctor is to listen. It hurt so severely and it looked so bad, I knew I needed some help. I knew that I had done, something had happened to my wrist that I needed a bit of extra help, and I am so glad for medicine in a crisis. I am so glad for the ambulance that came. We're by the beach on the rocks, and the lifesaver came running up and looked at it and said, "No, get the ambulance." Oh, it looked very weird. You know, when the bones aren't poking through the skin, but you can tell there's broken bones there. I am very thankful for painkillers because the pain was excruciating. But I have to tell you that I sat in that emergency for 6 hours. Why? Because it was chocked up with people with a sore throat, with a sore little toe, with a heart rate that had gone up, with a blood pressure that raised, gravy fell on a hand, gone up, with a blood pressure that raised, gravy fell on a hand. I thought, what's happened? When we don't even know what to do for these little bits and pieces. And I have to sit there for 6 hours looking at all these people thinking, I could fix him, I could fix her, I could fix them, I could fix them. And finally, thank God for the orthopaedic surgeon who numbed my arm and was able to pull it back into place. I said to him, "We are praying for you." Faith. Faith in the great God of heaven. And praise be to God, they x-rayed it and it was in place. You know what they said? Pretty good. Not perfect, but I don't want pins and plates. I want And I'm so thankful to God it was my left hand and not my right. I'm so thankful to God that it was about half an inch down from all those little bones that sit in there. You know, there's always something to be thankful for. And you know, being thankful is a faith step.